So you're in the market for an SUV crossover. If you're considering Honda, you certainly can't go wrong. They have three outstanding vehicles to choose from. We're going to look at two of them right now and compare them. This is Mike Meyer from Saccucci Honda in Middletown. So everybody knows the CRV. We're going to look at the CRV against the little brother, the HRV. And obviously the biggest difference, first of all, is size.
When comparing the CRV and the HRV, there's a couple of notable differences in overall size. One is that the CRV is actually about 11 inches longer than its sibling, the HRV. Most of the length you'll see difference between the CRV and the HRV is strictly for cargo space. However, HRV, as we'll learn in a minute, has quite some different seating configurations that allow for more cubic feet and more passenger room.
Mike, as far as cargo space, that's a big consideration for people.
It certainly is, and when you consider the two vehicles, you'll notice that the HRV boasts a 24 cubic foot cargo space area, while the CRV has 39. When you're talking about folding the seats flat, the CRV boasts 79 cubic feet of storage versus the 58 that comes with the HRV.
And both vehicles provide the 60-40 split.
Yes, they do. Both vehicles do come with the 60-40 split as well if you needed to put one side down to extend, your cargo storage versus having both seats up.
Right. Now, let's talk about something the HRV has that the CRV doesn't, and that's the magic seat.
Yes, it is. So Honda's technology called the magic seat. Basically what that technology allows us to do is take the bottom part of the seat, fold it up, and it clips against the back part of the seat, which allows a flat storage space where you would normally have your passenger footroom. So it allows for quite a bit more space and storage when transporting things.
Mike, how about engine, gas mileage, performance, all of those important things?
The HRV boasts a CVT transmission with a 141 horsepower engine behind it. They are mostly sold here in Rhode Island, all-wheel drive, although they do come in a front-wheel drive transmission, and they also have a option for a manual transmission.
But everybody wants all-wheel drive
Everybody
around
wants
here.
all-wheel drive, believe
Right.
me, so that's mostly what we sell.
Sure.
When considering the CRV, there's a couple of different options. The first is the entry-level LX model CRV comes with a 2.4-liter CVT engine, which gets gas mileage roughly somewhere between 26 and 32 on the highway. When you jump up to the 1.5-liter turbo model in the EX, you actually increase your gas mileage from that 26 to 28 and from that 32 to 34. So you get actually a little bit of better gas mileage with a stronger turbocharged engine.
Yeah, and even though the CRV is a little bigger vehicle than the HRV, gas mileage is pretty close.
It is pretty close, I have to say. Honda's done a great job designing that 1.5-liter turbo engines to really maximize fuel efficiency.
Can both vehicles tow?
So it's interesting you mentioned that. While the CRV has a tow ratio up to 1,500 pounds, the HRV does not recommend a tow with it. However, the CRV factory-installed towing package tows up to 1,500 pounds, quite simply.
How about the driver experience and all the creature comforts inside?
The HRV and the CRV both have standard features that drivers want these days. They have the 5-inch infotainment system that houses all of the Bluetooth connectivity and radio functionality that we look for these days. They also come standard with a backup camera. In addition to that, when you go ahead and go into the higher models of both the HRV and the CRV, with the HRV you can add things like leather, a sunroof, satellite radio, that are becoming more and more prominent in what customers want in their vehicle. The higher models of the CRV boast hands-free tailgate, as well as satellite link navigation, Apple CarPlay, and Android Auto.
Safety is important, and both of these vehicles are incredibly safe vehicles for their passengers.
Yes, they are. Matter of fact, both these vehicles just earned the 2017 5-star safety rating.
Can't get better than that.
You really can't. Although the CRV, in fact, has earned the IIHS Top Safety Pick Plus. The 2017 CRV offers what we call the Honda Sensing Suite of technology. What that comes with is adaptive cruise control, allows you to set the cruise control and keep a safe distance between you and the car in front of you. It also boasts a lane keeping assist, which measures with a camera the width of the lane as you're driving and keeps you comfortably within that lane without drifting. They also offer road departure mitigation assistance. If for some reason you were to have a medical emergency or you were to fall asleep at the wheel, the vehicle will actually stop you from going off the road and pull you over safely without you even being aware.
Last thing, price.
Yeah, price is always a big consideration for folks these days. When you talk about the HRV and its entry-level model, the LX, It starts roughly at $22,500.
For the all-wheel drive.
For the all-wheel drive,
Yep,
correct.
which everybody wants.
Which everybody in this part of the country definitely
Right.
wants. When you move to the CRV, your starting price is roughly closer to $26,000 and change. As you tier up the models, you'll notice that that difference, about $4,500 or so, stays the same until you reach the top level of the HRV, the loaded model, with the leather, the sunroof, the navigation, is only $27,000 and change, which is still a great price point
terrific.
for everything you're
Yeah.
getting in that car.
Yeah.
When you move to the CRV, you can move all the way up to the touring model, which gives you the hands-free rear tailgate, in addition to all the other safety features and infotainment features you may want in a luxury vehicle, and that prices out right around $35,000. And either way, whether you want to go with a base model or a higher end model or compare the CRV to the HRV, Saccucci is a great place to come check it out. We have all these models here in stock, and we have very knowledgeable sales staff to go through each one of those models with you.